In an era where digital transformation is defining the global economy, one African nation is positioning itself boldly at the center of the future, Ghana. And it's doing so in collaboration with a surprising partner, the United Arab Emirates.
Member of ECOWAS, Ghana is the natural entry to West Africa's expanding market. Ghana is the largest gold producer in Africa, as well as the second largest cocoa producer worldwide. Palm oil.
May 31st, 2025, Ghana signed a landmark $1 billion deal with the UAE to construct what is set to become Africa's largest innovation and technology hub. This groundbreaking partnership, dubbed the Africa Innovation Gateway, isn't just a construction project. It's a symbol, a signal to the world that Africa is no longer content with being a consumer of technology. It's ready to become a global producer, innovator, and exporter of it. Let's unpack what this really means. What is the Innovation Hub all about? At its core, an Innovation Hub is a centralized ecosystem, a purpose-built city for ideas. It's where startups, tech firms, engineers, researchers, investors, policymakers, and universities come together to build, test, and scale technology that could shape the future. And this one is unprecedented in scope for the continent. Located on over 100 acres of land near Accra's Eastern Corridor Tech Zone, the Africa Innovation Gateway will feature everything from AI and robotics laboratories, climate-smart agriculture tech zones, fintech, and blockchain accelerators, a cybersecurity research facility, incubators for startups, a digital skills academy with a focus on women in tech, even a 5G infrastructure testing park. It's a place designed not just to host the tech of tomorrow, but to invent it. Why Ghana? This move isn't coming out of nowhere. Ghana has quietly been working toward becoming the tech nerve center of West Africa. Here's why Ghana.
Smaller countries in the West African region, yet its impact and influence have far exceeded its physical dimensions. Comparatively, in terms of land area, Ghana is almost the same size as the United Kingdom. Despite its relatively smaller size, Ghana has managed to establish itself as a prominent force in the region, making significant strides in economic and social development. Its stable democracy, thriving economy, and dedication to education have positioned it as a model for growth and progress on the African continent.
Makes sense. Policy leadership. The Ghanaian government launched the Digital Ghana Agenda, a sweeping digitization program that transformed public service delivery, healthcare, education, and even national identification systems. Youthful tech talent. Over 50% of Ghana's population is under the age of 25. That's a huge reservoir of young, adaptable, and tech-curious talent. Education hubs. Ghana is home to institutions like the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and programs like MEST Africa, which has trained hundreds of young entrepreneurs and coders. Existing. Tech momentum. Accra is already emerging as a hub with the Accra Digital Center and companies like Zipline running medical drone deliveries, which have become globally acclaimed. Simply put, Ghana has the policy foundation, human capital, and infrastructure momentum needed for something big. And the UAE noticed. What's in it for the UAE? Now let's talk about the UAE's interest. Why would a Gulf state invest $1 billion in Ghana's tech scene? The answer is geopolitical and strategic. The UAE is expanding its influence into emerging markets, and Africa is the final frontier. Investing in African infrastructure and innovation allows the UAE to diversify its interests beyond oil. It positions them as early stakeholders in Africa's digital economy, which is predicted to grow exponentially by 2030. For Emirati tech firms and investors, this is a golden opportunity to tap into raw talent, new markets, and favorable innovation policies. This isn't charity, it's smart business. The bigger vision, building a Pan-African innovation ecosystem. What makes this innovation hub unique is its Pan-African scope. While it's physically located in Ghana, the vision is continental. The Africa Innovation Gateway is expected to become a launchpad for startups from across the continent, from Lagos to Nairobi, from Kigali to Dakar. It's not just about coding or apps. It's about climate resilience, blockchain agriculture, mobile banking, drone logistics, and Afrocentric AI solutions. This hub aims to do what Silicon Valley did in the US, what Shenzhen did for China, create an ecosystem where ideas grow, evolve, and go global. Who will benefit? The effects of this deal will ripple across several sectors. Young Africans looking to break into tech now have a centralized ecosystem to learn, build, and scale. Startups will have easier access to seed funding, mentorship, and venture capital. Universities and researchers can collaborate with global tech giants. The African consumer stands to benefit as local solutions are created for local problems. And most critically, this could help curb brain drain, keeping talented African innovators working on the continent rather than seeking opportunities abroad. The challenges. Before we go on, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Add a comment below to help this information gain more popularity. Thank you. Let's continue. As exciting as this project is, it's not without challenges. Will the governance be transparent and corruption-free? Can Ghana and the UAE ensure equal access for rural communities and marginalized groups? Will it lead to true knowledge transfer or just foreign dominance in local tech? Is there sufficient power, broadband, and infrastructure to support such a massive project? These are questions that need answers, not just from governments, but from civil society, journalists, and African tech voices. Looking ahead with the signing of this $1 billion deal, Ghana is officially stepping onto the global innovation stage. But the stakes are high. If executed well, this hub could redefine Africa's tech narrative, help African nations move from aid-dependent to innovation-driven economies, connect Africa more directly to the global tech supply chain, inspire similar innovation parks in countries like Kenya, Nigeria, Rwanda, and South Africa. In many ways, the Africa Innovation Gateway isn't just a project. It's a statement of intent, a bet on Africa's youth, creativity, and entrepreneurial spirit. Africa has long been underestimated, but the tides are shifting. As Ghana and the UAE team up to create Africa's biggest innovation hub, the message is clear. Africa is not the future. Africa is the now.